Rick here. I'm back with another video, and I'm here to do a quick unboxing and review of the Moto E4, aka budget phone, aka food stamp phone. Alright, so real quick, let's go around back. I purchased this device through Best Buy for $129. You can pick this up as cheap as $70 on certain carriers like Boost Mobile, on unlock carriers like that, like prepaid unlock. Boost Mobile, they have it for $70, but through Best Buy, I picked it up for $129. So the reason why I picked up this device is I'm in transition between my S8 to my S9 Plus. I'm selling my S8 today, so I will not have a phone for about a week. So I picked up a budget phone just to get me by for 1 week until I get my S9 Plus. With that being said, it's got a 5-inch HD display. It does have a quad-core processor, and it does have a nano coating to help with being water repellent. Now again, this is not any IP certification. This is just a nano coating that does help with water resistance, but you cannot dunk this underwater. It could take a couple of splashes, that's about it. And it also comes with a fingerprint scanner. So again, for $129 to have a quad-core processor, nano coating, HD, a 5-inch display, and a fingerprint sensor, that's pretty hard to beat for that price point. So that's the reason why I decided to go with this. Also, it does have, what does it have? It's powered by Snapdragon as well. So let's see, let's unbox this. Okay, so in efforts to save time, I already have been using this phone, and I already went through the initial boot loop. So before we do that, let's move the phone to the side and see what's inside the box. So again, you have a micro USB charging cable. I wish they would have had a USB Type-C, but it is what it is. And you have your standard charging brick. This is not a fast charging brick either. So that's what comes in the box. The only difference here was that this was actually wrapped up, and it isn't now. So there's really not much to it. Okay, so let's move that to the side. Again, 5-inch display, nano coating, quad-core processor, fingerprint scanner, 2800 milliamp removable battery, which might be a plus for some people. 8 megapixel rear camera, 5 megapixel front-facing camera with a flash. So real quick, pull that off. Let's do a quick hardware tour. So on the front of the device, you have your earpiece, which doubles as your speaker grill. So all your sound and volume is front firing. It's not stereo speakers, but it is front firing. You have your 5 megapixel front-facing selfie camera with a flash here. And on the bottom, you have your fingerprint scanner. This is not a physical button. It's more like a trackpad. And we'll talk a little bit more about that after we go through the whole device. Up top, you have your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. To the left, you have your volume rockers and power button. On the bottom, you have your standard micro USB slot with a microphone. And over here to the right, you have absolutely nothing. Towards the back, you have your 8 megapixel camera with flash and another microphone back here. Okay, so to remove the back panel, there's a little tiny notch here in the corner. So we'll go through that. Again, the battery was also in the packaging. You have your 2800 milliamp battery. You have your nano SIM slot here, and you have your micro SD slot here as well. So it does have 16 gigs of onboard storage. 6 of those is being used by the operating system. So you have 10 gigs out the gate, which isn't much, but it is what it is. Slap in the 64 gig memory card, and you have, over 70 gigs. Let's power it on. Okay, so it's powered by Android. You have your Motorola logo right there. And again, this is not the fastest processor out there. And overall, this is a good device for the money. When I was downloading a lot of the applications, it downloaded just fine. I did notice some lag with intensive internet pages and internet browsing. So I'm gonna put my password in. So now it's going through the initial Motorola boot up, and I'll let you guys hear that. Hello, Moto. again, if you guys don't know, Motorola is owned by Lenovo. Okay, so one other thing, this is not the stock launcher right here. I did download Nova Launcher and kind of customized the experience to make it to where I like it. But with Motorola, you're gonna have a fairly stock Android experience. You know, your internet browser is Google Chrome, your camera is your stock Android camera. So for the most part, to keep the phone from bogging down and lagging so much, you have stock Android, even though you have a slower processor. So I customized this. You don't have to. You can stick with Motorola if you like, but I like to customize my my launchers and my icons and the wallpaper and everything of that nature. So real quick, screen quality is not bad at all for a 720p display. It's actually not bad at all. Let's get rid of that. One thing I did notice is there is some lag even before downloading Nova Launcher with intensive internet pages, and that's to be expected with a phone with a processor of this sort and the price point of this sort. But overall, for $120, if you're looking for a transitional phone to get you between one phone to the next phone like me, or you just need this as your daily driver, we're gonna get into some of the things that I like and some of the things I don't like. So now, for a $120 phone, I was pleasantly surprised at the screen quality. I don't have the screen up all the way, the brightness up all the way, but this is the brightness up all the way. The screen is fairly bright. I like the ringtones. The speaker slash earpiece is decent. I'm not gonna say it's loud, but it's decent, and it's front firing as opposed to having it on the bottom like a lot of manufacturers do. It is a single speaker, it's front firing. It does have a flash for the front selfie camera, but the quality is very bad and very grainy. Okay, the back camera over here, quality is just okay to mediocre. So again, for this price point, you're gonna get these lower quality specs and these lower quality things on your device. So you can't expect much from it. But overall, for a $120 device that even has a flash on the front and a front firing speaker, that's pretty cool. Disappointment for me, again, was the micro USB instead of USB Type-C, but I have yet to see devices for $120 that have fingerprint scanners. A lot of them, even at the $200 price point or $150 or $175, some don't even have fingerprint scanners on there. So for Motorola to have that, that's definitely a plus. But other than the laggy internet browsing over LTE, in addition to the poor camera quality, this is a pretty good device if you're on a budget or on an extreme budget, because let's face reality, $120 is an extreme budget. Usually when we talk about budget devices, we're talking about $400, $500, but for $120, if you're on an extreme budget, food stamp type budget, then this is a decent offering for you. So yeah, this is the Moto E4. All in all, I think I'm gonna return this device just for the lagginess of it, because I think there could be a couple other devices that are under 200 but a little bit more expensive than this, and might even be in the same family, like the Moto G5 Plus. I know Newegg had a promotion. They had it on their site for like $169. That promotion is over now. And a couple other maybe Huawei devices and Honor devices that are out there that you could probably pick up that are a little bit better quality cameras, stronger processors for maybe about 30, 40, 50 bucks more than this. So that's the reason why I'm gonna return this. If you have any questions, any comments, leave it in the comments section below. I will be doing a couple unboxings coming to the channel. I did purchase a new Travax minimalist wallet, the Contour wallet, that should be coming to the channel in the next few days. Also, my Galaxy S9 Plus will be coming to the channel in the next few days as well. That unboxing and first impressions, as well as the Huawei Mate SE. I ordered that as well. So that's another budget device that we're going to be playing with too here. at the studio. So again guys, this has been the Moto E4 unboxing and initial impressions. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next one.